Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, joined here by head coach Brian Surace of Fairleigh Dickinson University in Florham Park, New Jersey, and we're here at Football Game Plan University. Coach, how you doing this morning?
Very good. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you taking 5 minutes with me today, and I just want to ask you right off the bat, you've coached at Northeastern, coached at RPI, King's College, Springfield College, and now Fairleigh Dickinson. Player development and player improvement has followed you at every level. How important is that to coaching?
It's extremely important, especially in football, because players that you get in football are constantly growing, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally. Their development is crucial to their success, ultimately the team's success. And for them to get better individually in little things, technique-wise, mentally, what they're doing, as you see them progress through the years, you see a development that cannot be forgotten, and it's so crucial to a team success and again the individual success.
Now you see a guy coming in from high school and coming into college as a freshman. Where's that jump that needs to happen? How big is that jump, so to speak, from high school to your first year in college?
It's a big jump, and no matter what level you jump from, if you jump from Pop Warner to high school, from high school to college, from college to the NFL, it's a big jump because as you see, the cream continues to rise to the top. And from high school, there are so many players that play high school. Well, only a certain percentage of those, and it's a small percentage, go on to play college football. So you take the best players that you played against in high school, and now you're playing against all of those best players in college. And that jump for everybody is different when it occurs. There's a mental adjustment, depending upon the position that you play. Quarterback, for instance, would be a tougher position to learn, just like from college to the pros. From high school to college, there's going to be some more intricacies that you need to know based upon the amount of defenses you're going to see, the amount of blitzes, the amount of coverages that you're going to see, and schematically what you're going to do offensively. That also builds into what they need to know. And so but it could happen early, it could happen later. I think as technology grows, it becomes a little easier for the high school player to make that adjustment to college, because there are so many camps and combines and development areas where they are being groomed, per se, to go play college football, that they have a better idea, better understanding of what to expect once they get to college.
Now, I'm big on the how and the why of football and coaching. What's your coaching philosophy?
Well, I think the big thing is, from my standpoint, being around the game, you want smart football players that are tough, and by tough I mean not only physically tough. Obviously you hear of football and you think of physically tough, but also you need to be mentally tough. You need to not worry about the weather, the officiating, who you're going against, what happened the last play. You need to be mentally tough to overcome those factors, and those two key things are crucial to one's success. And with that, you need to be disciplined. You need to have a discipline about yourself, whether it be the off season, what you're putting into your body, eating wise, nourishment, your sleep habits, things along those lines. And hopefully that'll carry on to the football field. So that discipline will show with what you're asked to do. If you're supposed to play and cover a third, if you're supposed to blitz a certain gap, if you're supposed to run a certain route, that discipline will carry over into that scenario of that play. So I think those three things are crucial to the success of a program.
And you guys have wonderful facilities here. I just took a look at the football stadium and love the field, love the gym that we're in now. What can we expect from the Devils this upcoming season?
We're very excited. The program is growing in a sense that this upcoming year we only have 8 seniors, and that's not a lot of seniors. And like I talked about before, you want to have older players who have been involved in the program, because the more experience you have, usually you're going to have a better understanding of what to expect on the field and what's about to occur. Certain plays. So we are a little bit young in a sense, but we feel like we can. Our goal is to compete and really, as we talk about with our players, focus in on every game week to week and compete in that game and be in that game, and let's see what happens at the end.
And this is a young program, so to speak. What, 1976 is when he started. So.
Actually, 40 years ago. This was our 40th anniversary we just completed, so you're very close. I think it was 1974, and we honored our team. So yes, it is a young program in that respect, and we were very excited to honor the 40th anniversary team with what we did this past fall.
Now, this is your third year at FDU, and you've coached at Division III before. You also coached at the highest level of FBS at Rutgers. What differences from a coaching perspective have you seen from D3 to D1?
What's some little nuances?
Absolutely, and I also coached at Northeastern, a 1AA program as well. So there are some differences. I think the first thing is for Division III, there's no scholarship involved. There's no full grant and aid because of your athletic ability, and so the players that you get in Division III want to play. And they want to be there. Not that the Division I or 1AAs don't, but the Division III player has a choice to play or not to play. He's a normal student who's also playing a sport. In this case, it would be football. And I think that's the first difference that you have, where at a Northeastern, at a Rutgers University, or any other school in the country, you're getting, quote unquote, if you want to call it that, paid to play and paid to show off your talents in whatever sport that may be. Now, from a commitment level, various times of commitments are the same as those Division I, 1AA programs. Some are similar, and then some, because of NCAA rules, are totally different. So, for example, in the summertime, there's really no contact that we have as Division III coaches with our players to make them better, meaning drills or in the weight room or anything along those lines to make them better players. Whereas Division I, most of those players are around.
Right.
They have jobs. They're able to work out. They're able to better their individual skill, whatever it may be, and then also as a group. So once they come to football camp, they've been around each other for maybe 2 months up to that point, and they're hitting the ground running when camp starts. Where from our perspective, when graduation occurs or when finals end, really, we won't see them again until the day camp starts.
Wow.
And for the most part, players, they're able to lift on their own or go back to their high schools, try to get together and work out. But it's difficult because you do have players from all different areas, and it's not as easy if you were at a Rutgers and everyone was there able to work out at the same time, at the same place, with strength coaches, things along those lines. So that would be one of the biggest differences throughout. But from a general commitment level of the players, whether it be Division I or Division III, you're asked to do the same things. Whether it be practice time, meeting time, lifting, things along those lines. Now, in most cases, there's a talent discrepancy, and that's why those players are offered scholarships at higher levels. But the commitment level, the desire to succeed, the want to succeed, the want to get better, the thriving for success is the same in a lot of cases.
And we talked off camera about how important it is for guys to just want to play ball to go anywhere. So if I'm a high school recruit sitting here, what can I expect if I come to FDU?
Great question. FDU, the first thing is if you're a football player, there's plenty of places to go play football. Whether it be NAI, Division III, Division II, 1A, 1AA, there's plenty of opportunities in the United States to go play. Now you have to go find the fit that's right for you. And there's plenty of fits out there, and we tell everybody that. For FDU, a couple of things are, from our standpoint, you got to look at the type of defense, type of offense that's run. We run a multiple 3-4. For instance, where we can get to a 4-down lineman look. It just depends on our personnel, but we're going to, play a defense that caters to our talents defensively. Offensively, we run a no huddle. We tell everybody our best 5 skill guys, besides our quarterback, are going to get on the field. So if you want to call it a spread, if you want to call it whatever, our best skill guys are going to get on the field. If that's 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends, or if that's 5 wideouts from that standpoint. And from a football perspective, I tell everyone, you're going to be given everything you need to do to be successful here. We're a Division III program. We pride ourselves within NCAA rules that we're going to give you everything you need to do to be successful, whether it be the weight room, in meetings, on the field, whatever it may be. That we're going to, if we don't know the answer, we're going to get someone to get you the answer to help you succeed. And then from an academic standpoint, FDU is a tremendous opportunity for you to set up the rest of your life. We're a 35-minute drive from New York City, and we're just west of New York City, and that opportunity is tremendous for internships. We had a player who graduated 3 years ago who interned for Donald Trump, believe it or not. And as I tell everyone, your goal in college, I don't care even if you're at Division I, your chances of making a living off of this for the rest of your life is very, very minute. So you have to go to college to set up the rest of your life. And we really see FDU as a 40-year decision, we call it, not just a 4-year decision, that you are going to be able to come here, have a great experience playing football, being a student athlete here at FDU, but also you're going to set up the rest of your life and you're going to be happy with that opportunity in whatever you study. The majority of our players, kind of like our student body, probably the 3 biggest majors are business, education, and I call criminal justice. We don't have the criminal justice major, but we have criminology. We have plenty of players who want to be state cops and FBI and Homeland Security, and that opportunities abound from them. And then lastly, we have a top 5 hotel restaurant management major in the country. So we've had players take advantage of that. And so the opportunities are really endless here. You make of it what you want.
For more information on Fairleigh Dickinson football, visit the website www.fdudevils.com.